Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and what can I say, guys? We are now on Alpha 8.2. Now this update was released on the 17th of July 2018 if you're watching this in the future, and it's a fairly substantial update, but I'm a bit reluctant to make a separate video on the actual elements of the update because a lot of them are quite subtle, some of them are quite advanced, and I think some of them I can demonstrate in this Let's Play. But just before I get into the actual gameplay, I'm just going to run over it. The biggest change of all is called dynamic structure loading, and this is supposed to be a fairly major performance increase, in the sense that, let's see if I can get some height. The update seems to have changed my perspective of the small vessel. Yeah, what this actually means is that, but prior to this update, all the elements around the player were all loaded into memory all the time, so for the whole planet. And what they've actually done now is it only loads the elements within the range of the player. So when you're on a planet, it only loads the elements that are within 1200 meters of the player. So if I kind of gain a bit of height, you can see round like this, but nothing else actually appears until you actually move forward. We're going to experiment with that in a little while, and hopefully this will actually improve performance. And I must admit, I'm looking forward to that, because I have had a few performance problems since the 8.0 came out. Now the other big change is they've now introduced a new desert planet, and they've reintroduced an arid starter planet, which is, I would assume, is on the same lines as the Omicron start used to be. I haven't looked at it yet, guys, but maybe I will make a quick video on that. Another big change which has been introduced in this update is called homogeneous group settings in the control panel. Now, for any of you guys not too sure, if I come into here, I don't think I can actually demonstrate it here. If you group elements up like here with the thrusters, and this mainly applies to weapons like turrets, because one of the annoying things with turrets is, I don't think, Gatling guns don't have a settings, but however, weapons like turrets normally have settings of what they want to engage. And what they've actually now done is, because you'll be able to set them at this level, instead of the usual tedious process of going through and setting all the attributes for every individual weapon, now you'll be able to set them at a group level, and I think that's going to make a very, very big difference. And the other thing I do want to try out, and I might be able to try out, is the fact they've now changed it so that when you salvage blocks that don't return anything, it will now tell you. And I think that's about it. Now, there are a vast number of changes in this update, and there will be a link in the video description for any of you guys who want to see all the full release notes. And as I say, if you do want to see an update, I don't sure why that's, for some reason the ship started in the unlock position. Okay, so anyway, now let's get down to some gameplay, guys. And I'm starting looking at the damaged alien tower, because in the last part, Michael Minkler added a comment, or a tip actually, saying that if you actually visit this tower here, there's a teleporter in here that will actually take us to a viewing tower. And I want to check this out because I'm very, very curious. I suppose I better fire up the gun, and we're just gonna go. Oh, great. And I haven't got my jetpack on either. Not off to a very, very good start. Actually, let's get into first person, and we're just going to drop down here, and there's the core, and there's the teleporter. Okay, let's just go and have a look. Hopefully this won't teleport me into instant death, otherwise that would be slightly embarrassing. So where are we? Wow, lots and lots of hostiles around. Oh, that's cool. Let me just have a look. Where are we? We're there. Oh, we're looking out over the... Oh, that's cool. So we can actually see what's around in relative safety. Well, that's a really useful tip, actually. Thing like this. I wonder if there's any more towers. I don't want to push too much. I presume the glass there. I don't want to fall off the top. Yeah, that's a very, very useful tip. Thank you, Michael. And I think what we can do now is just jump back, because what I want to do in this part is see if I can get to the abandoned factory. I'm going to do the top part, because what I would like to do is see if I can get the resources. Now, can I get out of here? That's the question. Oh, there's a damage block there, so we should be able to jump up into here. So I'm just going to jump in here. We're going to pull away, go into third person. It says Ernst Kreischen front part. Why is that hostile? Is there a... there's a drone. Why is that hostile? Showing us hostile. Is there a drone hanging around it? Ah, it's the first time I've seen that. Right guys, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to fly towards the abandoned factory. Sorry about this, we're going to have to fly over this area and everything's going to go a bit pinky and washed out. But hopefully we're going to get through this as quickly as possible. We're in radiation fog. But, so I'm just going to fly here. It does look different. It's not as kind of completely purpled out like it did before. Still not very pleasant. But hopefully we'll get through it. And what I want to see is if I can actually see anything resin. Yeah, you can see this, the mountains now resing in. Could be a bit chunky, but I think that's going to be okay. Right now, the abandoned factory is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck because it's going to be in trees, but it only has light defences. And what I want to do is see if I can get the Sathium and Neodymium. And to do that, I'm just going to do the top level. I'm not going to go down into the lower levels. Then maybe we'll do that once we've got some better equipment. And what I need to do though is just approach this area here. Now, I've got the trouble is I can't see what is the front of the abandoned factory because there should be 2 guns mounted on the front of the factory. And we're just going to fly in here, guys. Yeah. See where it says Palco? Above that, or just near them, should be the 2 turrets guns. Oh, yeah, there it is. You can see it firing from about... Got 1... Oh, come on. Gotcha. Right, that should be... who's shooting at me now? Okay. I think there's a bug, one of those bug things around here, I bet you. Right, let's... Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear something. Right, let's just fly through here and see if we can. Because I certainly don't want them suddenly hit it. There you are. Yeah, the last thing I want is one of those coming up and spitting at me while I'm actually clearing out the factory. So let's just go here. Yeah, what I will say, guys, is if I don't find the necessary resources in the abandoned factory, we're going to have to work on strapping a warp drive to the small vessel. You can see here they've also changed the icon. See the new icon for optical fibers? So I've just got used to the icons that they've actually introduced with the 8.0, and now we've got new icons again. So there's another one there. Okay, we're certainly going to get rid of you. We don't want you. Gotcha. Yeah, these spitting bugs can be a real pain in the neck because they've got their clout if you're outside and unarmored to actually kill you. So you do want to get rid of, especially this one. There's a T-Rex there as well. Okay, maybe we'll get some more fresh meat on the hoof. Right, let's just. This will solve my food problems, if nothing else. Right. So we can grab that. There we got 4 more meat, some eggs. That's good. Let's grab that. And I think we can just drop everything in the fridge. There's the fridge. Certainly don't want that to go bad. Right. Let's gain a bit of height now. There should be about, see the right hand pad. There's a grill about there. Maybe you need to get a bit higher. See the triangle grid? There's a spawn point there. There used to be a spawn point there, not. Now you're gonna. Now I'm over the abandoned factory. You're gonna hear all the screaming EBGBs because they're now spawning down underneath me. But we're not going to go down and say hello to those. So let's actually blast. What I'll do is go in through this top floor. Getting some flare. I did put some lights on this ship. Let's just turn the lights off. You can just see the spawner in there. So that's that gone. Okay. Yeah. There's some really nasty creatures further down. And it's just starting to rain. Thank you. Right, just check the fuel situation. As we don't know. Wow, we could always. We'll fill up the ship with oxygen. So. Right. I think we've got the only spawner up here. Now, down below, there used to be mechanoids. See if there's still mechanoids down there. Let's have a look. Now up here, there, if I show you here, there should be a, yeah, see NPC spawn of thin plate, that one there. Well, there used to be one, a secret one hidden here. So obviously it's not here. Okay. Right. Let's creep down. And if we that should be it. Anyone else here? Thank you. Okay. Let's see if we can. Oh, another changed icon. LSB charge BA. Huh. This is going to be fun. Yeah, apologies for all the background noises, guys. Large ammo box. Okay, that's a large ammo box. We've got here energy matrix. Oh, so the energy matrix is there. Oh, that's what I want. Is energy matrices or matrices is the correct term. Multi-tool, promethium, and wood. Okay, well, we'll take it. I don't think. Did that actually take anything out of it? Let's just test this. It's one of the new features of the game. I'm a bit worried. I keep hearing that noise. That's normally the noise associated with a mechanoid. And what they were saying is, just have a quick look. So there's stuff in here. What they're saying is if you do Shift F, okay. So it only applies to boxes. I think it says instant. It says Shift plus F is an instant pickup for backpacks and drops. Oh, so it's only going to work with the if you've actually got a drop container. Oh well, that's still a good step forward, guys. All right, we're just going to grab here. What we got here? What's that? Pentaxid. Okay. And we've obviously got additional sound effects that goes with the game. Yeah, we've got space for that. Did I get that one? Yes. And I think I got that one. Yes. So I'm just going to grab this. Take the cement with us. You never know. We might need it. Shut up, you lot. And the gold. I think that's got. Oh, Sathium. Oh, wow. Nearly left that behind because I didn't think it was. Right. Right. And we got this one up here. God, we can always come back. Steel plates aren't everything. I've got to come back down anyway because there's some stuff in here that's going to need to be looted out. So actually I need some food as well. Oh, they've changed the bandage icon as well. Just looked down and thought, oh, why is everything changed on my tooltip? Alright, didn't mean to do that, never mind. Okay, devices, cargo box. Well, no, that can go. Let's drop that in the cargo box. That can go in. Railgun bullets. Oh, okay. Missiles. That there. 15 millimeters. That's there. That the rest of this can go in the mobile constructor. Okay. Or pentaxid. Yeah, we'll need the pentaxid. Not sure why I've got that oxygen. Officially, let's go back to here. And let's just drop the oxygen into there, I think. What's this? Emergency O2. Oh, so they've changed the oxygen bottles as well. Okay. Right, let's just get down. Sorry about the rain, guys. Although I think at the moment in the UK, people would really appreciate some rain. It's got very, very dry. Yeah, I'll take that. And we're just going to come over here. There should be some stuff in here. Yeah, we'll take that. Moss scapings. These are medical cabinets. What on earth is that? Spiky mushroom. So what? Is that new? I don't remember a spiky mushroom. There's something up there. Got here anthrax plant, pumpkin sprout. There is a new plant that's been introduced with the 8.2 update as well, and that is what's it called? It's to do with the buds. I can't remember offhand, guys, what the name of the actual plant is now, but they've had it so that you don't have to go hunting for buds if you want to get a manufacturing process going. You can now just do everything you want within there. So all these enhancements we're getting. This is the new symbol for ham. Is that ham or meat? Oh, it's ham. Okay. Right, so I think that's about everything we got here. I think there's nothing over here that we can pick up. Nope, okay. And we're just going to jump back into the ship. Let's just drop everything into the fridge. That needs to go into the fridge. That's got a perish time. What is that then? That's spice. Okay. And we've got the ham. Actually, that's going to give me 125 food. Yeah, I think we can eat the ham. This thunderstorm is starting to irritate me a little bit, but never mind. Right, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're just going to pull back, and what I'm going to do is just drop down onto this platform here, and I think we can just knock off the thrusters for the moment to save a bit of fuel, and just going to jump out. Now you've got to be a bit careful here because you can get creatures, because there's a spawner over there, I think, and you can get creatures that actually come and intercept you here. But I think we're just going to go and grab what we can, guys. Wow, getting plenty of energy matrices. That could be useful. What's that? Estrum, yeah. Not silicon and cobalt. Thank you. Anything around here? No, that's just decor, isn't it? I think that's the back of the one we've just picked up. I'm a bit worried about as far as I remember, there's nothing around the back here except trouble. So I don't think I really want to get involved in that. There's some lockers here, which often have quite often you can get armor from here, these lockers. Obviously not this time. Now, if any of you guys are interested in actually doing the lower levels, there's two ways in. There's this way here, which is the hectic way, and then there's the sneaky way, which is, I think, through here. What you do is you drop down through here, and oh wow, okay, there's a container there. And what you do is then you blast through these doors, and on the other side of these doors is a couple of very heavy cannons, which can make life very, very difficult for you. But just to show you the entrance this way, because there's normally some good loot down here. There's normally a screaming Abdab down here, but we'll just take that. But normally you can, there you are. Let's get their attention. Nice boost of hit points there. Now before you rush down through here, guys, up in the roof here is a hidden spawner. See? Oh, well, there should be a hidden spawner up here. Yeah, got it. Just wasted a lot of ammunition doing that. Yeah. And that should make this area safe, but what I do recommend, guys, is you keep away from the door, because oh great, normally these lockers are really good for armor and stuff like that. I was hoping to get some decent armor or something. Okay, what have we got over here? Come on, guys, I want some. What we got here? Stomach pills. So I really want some stomach pills. What we've got here? Pistol upgrade kit. Thank you. I think they've nerfed it here, guys. Oh, we got here medium armor. Oh well, we got at least one medium armor here. And I think we should be able to get some stuff from here. Oh, what's this? Oh, large Promethium. Okay. So they've changed the Promethium power cells as well. And just to show you guys, let's make sure I'm fully loaded. Now, be very careful if you go through this door, because right at the end of that room is a turret. And again, it looks like there have been some changes here, but what happens is you go through this door and then the door shuts and locks. And you end up trapped in this room, and down the far end, you kind of go left, and there's loads and loads of these screaming memes and people down here, which is a real pain in the neck. So you don't really want to go down there until you've got some pretty good heavy weapons to actually deal with things, guys. I think what I'm going to do is just have a look around, see if we can find anything else here. This may not be one of my better ideas. I don't think we can't get the fuel tank just yet. No, because it belongs to. I don't think there's anything else here. There used to be a spawner about here. Maybe they've removed it. We should be able to get something out of these tanks. Yeah, we got some more. These must be the small. Yeah, they're the small Promethium. Okay. What's this? Fusion cells. Huh. And right, there's some more lockers over here, so we'll just see what we can grab in here. I really want somewhere to trade. A minigun. Okay, we got a new toy, guys. And now the other one of the interesting notes that they actually put on the 8.2 update is that they say that POIs will regenerate over time to come into line with multiplayer. Oh, looks like I've got taken a bit of damage at the front here, so let's just will you guys please shut up? Anything else? Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage here. I think I forgot. Yeah, I haven't repaired that block yet that I actually meant to do. Wow. Okay, we took a little bit more damage than I thought I'd taken. Let's just repair that. Yeah, I didn't replace that block there. I forgot all about it actually, guys. Let's repair the guns. That's the cockpit. Yep. Okay. Just jump in, and we're just gonna. Oops, no, don't want that in there. Esterum. Right, the rest can go in the mobile constructor. Just have a quick look. Did I? I thought I'd unlocked. Let's have a quick look, guys. I thought I'd unlocked. Yeah, I've unlocked the rocket launchers. Can't I make them in here? Right, let's have a quick look. No, so that means I'm gonna have to go back to my thing. Oh, they've changed the ore scanner as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back to my base to do it. That's the detector. Okay. There's something a bit weird to happen there, guys. Let me just put the thrusters on. I think what we're going to do is just get up and pull away. That's better. Well, that wasn't too bad a haul. It's not as good as I was hoping for. So now we're clear and above the trees. Let's level off so we don't drift. Let's have a look what we got. Mobile constructor. We got a little bit of Empyrion. We still don't have enough neodymium, and we don't have enough saphium. So this, I can only conclude, guys, this has been a little bit of a bust. I mean, we may have some extra stuff that way, but we're not going to get what I wanted there. Oh, that's a computer, is it? Oh, looks a bit like a fairly old-fashioned computer. Electronics, okay. What's that? Mechanical components. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. We've done the top level for the abandoned factory, and I didn't get the resources in to get the rocket launchers in order to start taking out this. So I think we're going to have to accept that we're going to have to go into planetary, which means I'm going to need to put a small warp drive onto this ship somehow. We may just have to cobble it on, and it's going to look pretty ugly, but I can't think of any other way of doing it. I'll think about that off camera. I mean, if you guys have got any suggestions or comments, feel free to add them to the video description. And again, if you're interested in the 8.2 update, by all means follow the link. And what I might do is make a short video on maybe the desert planet, something like that. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.